these are the ingredients for the English scones. We need 225 gram of self-raising flour. We need 25 grams of castor sugar. We need 100 grams of unsalted butter. We need 150 ml of cold milk. Raisins, quarter cup. Baking powder, 1 teaspoon. Salt, quarter teaspoon. Vanilla essence, I'm putting 1 teaspoon because I love vanilla essence, and the rest is up to you if you want to add more or less. You need a big bowl to knead the dough, and these are the cutters. We'll use them later. Let's start the dough as we carry on. Okay, first you put the self-raising flour, then you add the butter into it. You add the dry ingredients, salt, baking powder. Need the raisins, we'll use them at the end. Sugar, and we press it with fingers to make it like, it should look like breadcrumbs. Yeah, we mix the butter well, nicely inside the flour to make it nice. You can do this. I'm doing what I like doing. You can do with your own way how you like it, right? Okay, I think it's almost there, the crumbs. And it's a very easy recipe, very nice, very tasty. You can serve it with tea in the breakfast. Normally it's to go with breakfast, right? Okay, we'll explain you everything. Now we put the vanilla essence. We add the raisins. Again, it's optional. If you like raisins, you can put them as many as you want. Or you can just leave them if you don't like raisins. You can make them plain. And now we need to knead it with the cold milk. We put little milk and knead it first because we don't want to make it too loose. It depends. Sometimes you need to use all the milk, sometimes you use less. It depends on the flour, I believe, at the end of the day. So this is how we make it. We're not kneading it too much, then the scones will not be soft. We need to make it a bit soft. Dough should be nice. We have some extra flour in case you keep it aside. In case you think it's a bit loose, you can add it to it. And this is, I think, almost ready. Now we place it on the plate. And we're going to leave it in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes. And then we'll do the rest of the work. I'll show you once it's ready. Okay, as after 30 minutes, we have removed it from the fridge. We have a tray with the grease-proof paper in it. We have some extra flour, the cutters and the rolling pin. We are going to sprinkle some flour on the counter. Then we slowly remove the dough out. You can even press it with the hand, but I like to do it with the rolling pin. It comes out little neat, as you can see. Don't make it too thin, as it's like this. Okay, these are the different shape sizes of cutters. So I prefer this size. So dip it in the flour, cut it, dip, cut, keep cutting until we are done with the maximum of that flour, and place it in the tray. Like this. We make like a small bun, and then again we roll it a little, then dip, and we are finished with the flour as it's done. So now we are going to leave it again in the fridge for another 15 minutes before baking, and for that you need to on your oven to preheat your oven. So I have done it for 200 degrees centigrade, and we are going to bake it for 15 minutes. As it's out from the fridge after 15 minutes, we need cold milk and a brush, because these you can even use egg to put on the top, but I'm not putting egg, I'm using milk. So with milk, basically they becomes eggless English scones, because egg is optional, but I prefer milk, because many people, they don't eat eggs or they're allergic to egg or something. But this is how it's ready to go to the oven. This is how it's going to the oven, right? My oven, as you can see, it's hot, it's preheated, and they're in the oven for 15 minutes. As you can see, they're ready. They're golden brown and they're ready to serve. So we pick one, we open them softly, we place, you can serve with butter only, depends on your choice. I like with butter and jam. So then you place nicely. Okay, this is ready. So it's ready to go with tea, right? See. Okay, this tea is ready. The scones are ready.